Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thanks for watching. I thought I would continue on with my review of some holiday lip sets. Today, we're talking Smashbox. All right, so I'm just going to be honest. I recorded my thoughts on this the other day. They didn't have this one when I first went to Ulta, and then I went back because, oh, Ulta, you did it. You sent me another coupon for 20% off. So I bought all of the other lip kits that I got, the holiday lip sets. They were 20% off. I know because it's right in the middle of the VIB Rouge sale. I know that's why they did it, and I see you. I get you. I understand that. But then they sent me another coupon for 20% off, including Prestige, and I was like, well, okay. So I went and I picked a few things up, and one of them was this liquid lipstick set that they were out of when I was there last time in store. All right, so this is the Holidayz Always On Liquid Lip Set. I took all the lipsticks out, so this is what the box looks like. And it has 6 liquid lipsticks, and they are travel size mattes and travel size metallic mattes. So there's a wide variety of colors. Let's get to putting them on and see what we think. So this Always On liquid lipstick set called Holidayz from Smashbox is $29. You get 3 mini metallics and 3 mini mattes. And it all comes down to, for me, what am I going to wear again? Now, I love the shade that I'm wearing, and this one's called Misconduct. The problem that I have with this is that when it's applied, and let me just show you, do you see how some areas are darker than others? And then even when I still get those areas where I have more deposited here. And then I'm trying to even it out, and it's still not a one swipe color. Now, I think it could be this shade because I do have another one. This one's called Vino Noir. And this one is a metallic, but look at that. In one swipe, I feel like I don't have that same where it's darker in some areas, slightly lighter in others. And I think that this one, even when you put more over the top, it doesn't end up doing the same sort of thing where I have like a darker spot here, a darker spot here, a darker spot there. I feel like it depends on the shade, especially the deeper shades. Now this red, this one called Maneater, I was expecting not to like this one because, let me swatch it over here, I was worried it was going to do the same thing, and it really doesn't. This one does so much. That's the darkest shade. I have a hard time with that. I found that all the other ones applied really well. I didn't find them to be, and I don't know whether this would be considered patchy because it applied all the way across the lip, but there were some areas where I was trying to build it up where more of it would grab to one area, and other areas where it would be a little sheerer, and I didn't get a full, complete opaque layer. And that's what I want, especially when you're wearing something this deep. The other thing you have to be aware of is that you can already see kind of like on the inside of my lip area. Hang on a second. I see it happening right along the inside of my lip and right along the outside edge, is that I see that there is a slight shade difference. I feel like it's a little bit pinkier on the edge and not quite as deep as it is towards the center. And then it starts doing the same thing right along the area where your lip is always wet. I don't know what that part of your lip is called. I'm sure it has a name, but I don't know what it is. But right in here where you can end up getting those crusties with lipstick, I find that this shade is not quite as deep and intense right in there. And maybe because I didn't get it all the way out to the edge of the line in the same way. I don't know. I find that this darker shade here is definitely more difficult for me to apply. I don't see myself reaching for this because of its impossibility to apply in a way that I will feel confident in all day. The rest of them, I thought they were really beautiful shades. I really especially like this red shade. I didn't think I would. I think it's fantastic. So it all comes down to, is it worth it for you? It's $29 for the set. If you love deep shades like this and you are a boss at application and it doesn't matter what type of applicator they put in a liquid lipstick, you just own it, then you may love this set. Do I think it's a good value? Absolutely, if you are a liquid lipstick lover or if you've been wanting to try this always on formula. I think it's a good formula. I think it's comfortable. It's mostly transfer proof. I mean, it's not like we're getting large chunks. And I've had this on for a while now, probably a good, 7 to 10 minutes, but you're gonna get a very slight, I mean, almost non-existent sort of transfer. I think that says a lot about the formula. I wanted to share with you something that I came across. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so I went on the hunt for holiday lip sets. I wanted to see what there was. I wanted to see what drew me in. I didn't buy everything there was, but I did find something that really, really intrigued me, and I thought the price was right. This is a $29 purchase from Smashbox. I got this at my local Ulta. The box is super shiny. Here's the deal. You get 5 full-size Be Legendary lipsticks. They come in this really cute, colorful, very graphic tube. And then look, I don't know if you can see the end of it. It actually looks, it has all of these little lines on it. And then the end of it reminds me of a fingerprint. So I love the way that the bullet itself is formed, but I love that there's a wide variety of colors in here. So you get 5 full-size lipsticks. They're normally $21 a piece, and you get it for $29. They also throw in this little Instamatte Mini, where it's one of those things that you can tap over your lipstick and transform it from being more of a shiny, creamy look to full-on matte. All right, so I thought we'd try some lipstick and see what we think. Here are the shades that this kit comes with. The first one is called Pretty Social. It's that really pale, kind of nudie pink on the end. Honey is more of that mid-toned nude. The red is called Legendary, 9 to 5 is that really bright fuchsia pink, and then the more berry toned is called Deal Breaker. The one thing that I didn't do, and I didn't try it, I think maybe we should, is this Instamatte. It's basically a clear gel. You can see it there on the end of my finger that you can just tap over the lipstick. Part of me wants to know, I'm doing it here on my hand, and what's interesting, if you can see kind of towards the bottom here, it picks up the lipstick a little bit. I don't know if maybe it'd be easier to, it's shinier at the top and a little more matte at the bottom in these last two here. I wonder if maybe this would be easier to do with a lip brush, because with your finger, I just kind of feel like it's not as easy to use. I don't know that I'm going to be reaching for this. I don't mind the look of a cream lipstick, and all of these are that cream form. I think it's really great. Let's try this real quick though. So I have it on the bottom lip only. You can still see just a hint of the shine on the top. Now it's pretty matte. I do think that this is a great way to change the formula, or not the formula, but the look of a lipstick. I think that having this matte, Instamatte is nice, only I don't like the actual function of it, because I feel like when I tap it on, I lose some of the precision that I get when I'm putting on the lipstick right to the edge of my lip line. And when I'm tapping this in, it feels kind of like as it compresses, it pushes and disturbs the lip color and spreads it a little bit. It might be easier to do if I were to mix some of this, scrape off some and mix it on a palette together. It might have the effect that I want without disturbing that lip line, but I don't know that I would use this product on a regular basis. Here's what I found interesting. 3 of the lipsticks were definitely creamier, and they just glided on effortlessly. And it's these first 2 here and this pink one as well. I found that they were much creamier. There was no tugging, there was no pulling. Not that there was much tugging or pulling with the darker 2 shades, but this one here, which is called Legendary, and this one here, which is, oh, which one was this? This was Deal Breaker. The more berry toned in the red, they were a little stiffer in the bullet, and I could feel just the hintest little bit of a tug as I was applying the lipstick myself. I did think the colors were nice. I was excited to try this one, Deal Breaker. I was surprised it wasn't darker than it was. I mean, because it looks really dark in the bullet, and maybe you just need to apply more. I don't know. I just expected it to be closer to the shade in the bullet than it is on the lips. I do really love this formula though, and I think that this price, $29 for 5 full-size lipsticks, even though I know I'm probably not going to use this again, I still think that's a really great deal. The colors are beautiful. So I think this kit is one of those that, although it's a fabulous price, if you're a lipstick hoarder, guilty, you're gonna buy this and you're gonna really like it. I think the formula is beautiful. What's interesting here is I think that although there is a really nice shade range from really soft nudes to a full-on berry and everything in between, a red, a fuchsia, I don't know that this is the sort of lip kit that's going to work for everyone. It's also one of those that if you know that you're more of a liquid lipstick person or a lip gloss person, this is not for you, because it's just that cream formula lipstick. I think it's a really good lipstick. I like having all of these shades. I know that there is one that I won't wear by itself. The 9 to 5, the one that is kind of like this bright pink, I'm not going to wear that unless I mix it with something else. But I do think that I love the way that it feels going on. I think all of these are beautiful. And the attention to detail, like matching the actual bullet itself to the packaging, is just beautiful. And they're all gone, but they used to have that little, almost look like a fingerprint on the very end, on that slanted edge. I loved that. I don't know though that this is a kit that I would say just about anybody could use. I will link up above one and down below as well, one that I think would be great for anybody, And this one I think is kind of more specific to, are you a lipstick lover? Do you love a traditional bullet lipstick? Because this formula is beautiful, it wears really well. And I don't know that all of these shades are gonna work as well on everyone as maybe a few other kits. But I really think it's a good kit. And for me, since I'm a lipstick lover and a lipstick hoarder, I'm definitely glad to have it. Let me know, is this sort of lipstick kit interesting to you, or do you go more for glosses? Do you go more for liquid lipsticks? Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, would you please subscribe? And I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.